Hello, guys. How are you all doing? This is your all signs for the last half of February. Because I just can't believe how fast this year's already going by. I mean, I know we're still in we're just going into the second week of February now. But as always, I like to do these readings a little bit before so you guys can maybe prepare and see what's coming in. Plus, I'll be traveling next week. So hopefully the stream is coming through okay. Can you guys let me know in the live chat if this has come through? I'm not sure if it has. Let me see. Because I might... No, it is. Okay. All right. Excellent. All right, guys. So, the astrology for the last half of February is we're looking at this new moon in Pisces on the 20th of February. For some of you, it'll be the 19th. I think it's pretty much any of you who are in Pacific or further west. But this new moon in Pisces is a really nice moon that's coming up in a week or two. And it has some very favorable energy it feels like there's so much helpful energy in this new moon to perhaps either start something new in a sense of a newer dream, or it's almost like revitalizing an old dream or bringing something back to life that was an old wish or dream or fantasy or something that you had imagined in the past. And there's a lot of practical energy favoring this new moon in Pisces, which of course I'll be going into more on the weekend, but it feels like fresh beginnings for big dreams that actually have a chance at manifesting. Like this is something that's going to actually come through. So if there's anything that you've been wanting to start, it's not like you have to start on the new moon, but it's really about planting those seeds and starting to take some of the practical steps that you need to bring it into fruition. And that's pretty much all that's really going on for the most part. I will put a video out later this month on Saturn entering Pisces. And also I'm going to talk about the big conjunction of Jupiter and Chiron that is going to be happening in March 12th specifically. It hasn't happened in 14 years approximately. Last time was 2009. And we'll kind of talk about how amazing this energy is and what could be in store for you. So for now, let's get into the readings. We're going to be starting off with fire signs. Fire signs, you guys are first. Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These are general readings, so please know that they can't apply to everyone, or there just may be certain details that will apply. As always, I suggest you listen to your rising and your sun. Both will give you details to what's going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Fire signs, let's find out what the main theme of your reading is and what could be the potential challenge. What is the main theme of the reading here for fire signs? What is their main theme? Too many cards. And before I go any further, I have to say this. Guys, I recorded a podcast that I am pushing to the front of the line so it comes out next week because it may be, I know it is, it's in my top 5 favorite podcasts I've ever done, and I've almost done 300. So that's saying something. That's like in the top 2%. And you guys are going to absolutely love it. The conversation, it's all about scalar light, teleportation, bilocation. That's coming out next Tuesday. I highly suggest you watch that live. Don't miss it. And of course, if you can't watch it live, I highly suggest you tune in when you can. But watching on video will be important for some things that you just won't be able to appreciate if you're listening audio. So, all right. I just had to say that because I was on a high after that recording. It's just so cool what I learned and understood on such a grander scale of our human technology and scalar light. So, if you're a fan of Tesla, you're going to love it. All right. Fire signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is there we go. The theme of your reading. Okay. And what is the potential challenge for... Ooh, well, this makes a lot of sense. Okay. It's already warm, fire signs. You're already heating me up. I gotta bring in some of the cooler air here. All right. Fire signs, the main theme of your reading is the cave, which is all about, it's kind of the archetype. Well, one, it's the archetype of the heart. It is also the archetype of the womb. The archetype of going inward into a journey so that you're basically left to only yourself and the whispers of what resonates off the walls of the cave back into you, which is usually the whispers of your own heart. There's a need here possibly to turn inward for the answers that you seek. You may be looking to go deeper into something and you're being prompted to do that. If you've been wondering, I would say this is a very big sign that it's time to go into a deeper inward journey at whatever capacity. And the challenge though for you is the underworld. All right. So the underworld represents your nightmares, everything that is scary. It feels like you're facing a challenge here or something rather dramatic or big in your life, a hurdle, something that feels in some ways insurmountable. The strength, though, that you'll find to overcome what it is or find the answer or solution that you're looking for to navigate this with a little bit more ease or at least successfully is within your own intuition, your own heart. When you go into the cave, also you're having to face some of your fears. And so they become even bigger. You're going into total darkness. And so I don't know, there's something that's kind of preventing you from doing that, whether it's time, whether it's life just getting in the way, or perhaps it's just you're not making the time for it. I don't know. But we'll see what is kind of going on here. I do feel a lot of heart energy coming off the cave. So what do we need to know about the past here for fire signs? What do we need to know about the past? Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And as I said, I felt a lot of heart energy. You also have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And you have the Prince of Wands. Coming to the present moment for fire signs. You have the Ten of Wands. Oh my goodness. You also have the Star card. This is exactly what I've been feeling since they pulled those first two cards. What else is coming into the present moment? Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And we have the Sun card coming into your future. What else is in the future? We have the Four of Pentacles. Anything else we need to know about the future? And we have the Tower. Okay, wow, the Tower, the Sun, the Star, and the Underworld. Okay. Well, the overall energy of your reading is the Nine of Cups. There is something you deeply want. This is very Piscean energy. Your underlying card there underneath it is the High Priestess in reverse. So let's just pull this over here. Nine of Cups with the High Priestess in reverse. It is time to bring whatever you deeply desire or wish for, something you long for, out into the open. There's a sense that it's been hidden or hiding behind the shadows. I think there's a fear. I feel a very big fear around something related to this. But this whole reading is about you getting in alignment with this desire that you have. It's about like really going after what you want and receiving it. Feeling very fulfilled, feeling very lit up with life, lit up in a situation, really feeling all of the elements coming together. Now, your past has the King of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the Prince of Wands. So I don't know. For some of you, this could just be representative of you not really tuning into your own intuition or shutting down your own heart for some reason. You could be dealing with someone who's avoiding their own intuition or what they should be doing, or even following their own heart. Perhaps they're just emotionally not available. Maybe you're not emotionally available. I don't know. There's someone here who's emotionally unavailable or holding back in some way. Not allowing the guidance that is deep within the heart or the intuition to come through. And I say that because the High Priestess in reverse is here. So it's time for something to be revealed. Something that has been held back. Maybe they could be feelings about something. They could be dreams, desires. The Nine of Swords here in reverse, though, it's interesting because I do actually get a sense of overwhelming anxiety or fear coming off this Nine of Swords in reverse. Sometimes it can be about releasing it, but I'm actually feeling more of there's something here that's really kind of, it's kind of dampening the fire of something. It's really creating a burden of some sort. The Prince of Wands tells me, though, that there was an opening here. There was possibly an opportunity. There was communication, possibly something to bring in hope or possibly this sense of revival. This Prince of Wands could have been even just, I don't know if you received some information or news that shifted the energies in some way for you. But the word that keeps coming through is either excitement or hope. So in your present moment, you have the Ten of Wands, the Star card, and then the Seven of Swords in reverse. You know, the Ten of Wands, clearly we're talking about something is coming to a head here at the end of February that has been weighing on you extensively. You've been carrying something for a very long time, or you've been in a situation that has felt very burdensome, very heavy, very the word that keeps coming up is insurmountable. So I don't know if you felt like there's something you need to overcome that feels insurmountable, or you've been putting it off or delaying it, or there's just something about this that feels, whether it's a perception or it's truly actually real, I don't know. But I see that there's something about that that's coming to a head. It could even be that it's time to really look at putting an end to this energy. The Star card is telling me that this is the time for, I want to say, for you to actually be in the light, or for something to be fully in the light. There's a lot of hope. Again, I feel like despite your Tower coming up here in the end, there's a lot of hope here. Possibly, I want to say, there's going to be there's definitely a shift in energy around something you deeply desire or want. It's going to feel like it's becoming more aligned. And with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I wonder if you're revisiting something that was from your past, or you're finally getting to this. It feels like you've been involved in this desire or hope, or there's been some movement here already, but then I don't know if it tempered out or it kind of fizzled out or whatever it was. It feels like it's getting a little bit more life, and that there's an opportunity to revisit this. In your future, you have the Sun, the Four of Pentacles, and the Tower, which is very strange to me because the Four of Pentacles is the exact opposite of the Tower, and so is the Sun. There's definitely some positive outlooks happening here. And I wonder if you're still trying to hold on to something, like bring something with you into this new desire, or it feels like something's got to shift there. Like something has to be let go of. And you might be holding on to it, but then the Tower comes in, and I think it may force you to maybe let go or shift the energy in some way that you've maybe been avoiding. I don't know, but there's true answers coming in that are being spoken to you. And this is why you really need to go in and listen to your own heart and do a lot of meditative work at this time. So let's clarify. Let's go into the clarifiers and find out what's this Nine of Cups as the overall energy. What do we need to know about the Nine of Cups as the overall energy? Okay, we have the King of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Swords upright. Anything else? Okay, and then we have the Emperor. Okay, this could just be, if this is just about you and it doesn't really involve anyone else, it feels to me like you've lacked a strategy, and it's time to start strategizing. It's really time to start putting a plan in motion. And this is actually fantastic timing for this new moon in 2 weeks on the 20th. It's actually calling for that because it's really flavored by Saturn. And so Saturn likes working with Piscean energy, and it's very complementary. And so there's something about you really needing to build a strategy to get all of your ducks in a row, to build the right structure. But in order to do that, something needs to come to light. Like something has to be, it can't stay hidden. It can't stay behind the scenes. It can't be unknown. Like, it's really got to be grounded. For others of you, you might be dealing with someone. Okay, this is a little bit of a different vibe, but you may be dealing with someone who hasn't been fully truthful with you. They may be of a masculine energy. Doesn't have to be a man. It just might be more masculine energy. And something is needing to come to light around this in order for you to be empowered, for there to be empowerment. But more than that's a less likely, that I'm feeling that more as like a subplot for some of you. But for most of you, it feels like you've got to take the reins of your chariot or your horse. And it's time to, especially if you're really wanting to be a leader of some sort, or maybe it's starting your own business, or it's getting in a leadership role on a project, or it's just heading something that is truly your energy being put into it. I don't know, but it feels like whatever this dream or wish or whatever it is, you've got to become the driving force behind it. Let's see what this King of Cups in reverse is about. Okay, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone retreated. Someone retreated, needed to wait, needed to think, needed to process possibly. There's an energy here that's retreating. Now, it looks like it's possibly retreating from emotions, retreating from heart, or retreating from intuition. And it's about something that you've put a lot of time and energy into, or you've been working on. There's been some kind of investment here, whether it's time or money, or just even just energy in general. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh my gosh. There's the King of Cups upright. Wow. Oh my goodness. With the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Cups in reverse and then the Page of Cups on top. This is so much heart energy. So much heart energy. The fear is very much either emotions, heart, or intuition related. Straight up. It's the person who's likely shutting down their heart, if this involves someone else, or just shutting down their own intuition, or just even shutting down their own dreams, like their own desires. But it's interesting because there is an inability to move from this place or take action from this place. I wonder if for some reason kids might be involved in this. For some of you. For others of you, this is, this could even be about either a new start on a dream or a new dream just in general, a new wish, starting to get some momentum, because now we see the Prince of Wands. So there was a lot of anxiety around this, a lot of fear around this energy. This is why the heart energy was really speaking to me from the cave. Like, this is truly about following one's soul, like from the heart perspective, you know, letting the heart be the guiding light. Okay, the Prince of Wands, we have the Two of Coins. And we have the King of Wands with the Ace of Wands, both in reverse. Wow, on the Prince of Wands. Either there's like needing to find balance here, or there may have been news about, I don't know, balancing out the energies of, again, this Ace of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. This is about someone denying their own spiritual path or denying their own desire, not feeling confident, not feeling in charge, not feeling, I don't know, just not feeling like they're driving the car, like they're a passenger. But at the same time, though, the Prince of Wands to me brings in positive news. It brings in an opening, a door opening here, energy. So I don't know if you've received some news around balancing something out, or maybe even needing to make a choice. Okay, let me see what this Ten of Wands in your present moment is. What is the Ten of Wands here for fire signs? Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse. So part of the burden here has been waiting. It's either been waiting or needing to see things in a different light. Needing to see things... Okay. And as I say that, we get the Devil and then the Empress in reverse. Jeez. 3 major arcana. This is a big deal. This is something that, no wonder it's 10 of Wands energy. This is very 10 of, like, this is a big 10 of Wands. It really comes down to self-worth, self-value, believing in your own ability to actually have more, and feeling trapped or stuck, whether it's you've been creating these beliefs in your own head, whether it's based off past history, but it's like a perception shift is what allows for this to occur, or just not waiting anymore is what allows for a shift to occur. So there's something around timing, but also around unburdening yourself from self-sabotaging unworthiness. I want to say even possibly like shame, like you just shame in a sense of um oh, I'll never succeed, or I wasn't able to do it then, why would I be able to do it now, or it never works out for me. I don't know, there's some kind of shame element that has been an imprint from possibly even your childhood or from past experiences that is making this so difficult. But you have the star card coming in, so there's something that feels like you're gonna there's gonna be an energy shift around this. What's the star card? What's the star card? Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nine of Cups, which is your overall energy, and the Temperance card on your star. There's a transformation happening here. Again, I want to say something's evening out, something's balancing. This is like a deep wish. For some of you, there's a deep healing element to this. It may involve healing, but let me just pull one more card on this star card. One more on the star card. Ace of Coins. This could even bring you in some money, some kind of resources. There's some sort of prosperity related to this. And I'm not surprised with the Empress here in reverse over top of your Ten of Wands. It feels like you're going to get an opportunity in the last half of February. There's going to be an energy shift. You might be creating the opportunity through shifting your beliefs, but it feels like a very solid and deep desired dream of yours, something you've been possibly really wanting for a while. Again, it feels like something your heart is very tied to, or intuitively you've been very guided to do this, is getting an opportunity here to start to get some roots. There's a shift in this energy here for you. So what's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Because this is what feels... Okay, we have the Five of Coins and the Three of Coins in reverse. For some of you, this could be an apology. This could be some sort of reconciliation with someone where you could have been working on a project with someone and, I don't know, you were isolated or someone isolated themselves. This could be it's not the Three of Pentacles. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Coins. It feels like an energy that was procrastinating or not putting in its due energy, like not putting in its effort, possibly because of unworthiness. Now, this could be you. Of also lack of self-worth. Five of Coins is very much a lack consciousness card, but it's also an isolation card. It's also like a victim card. There's this energy of like a healing energy around that, like a reconciliation or a repair. It could be that you're dealing with someone who just wasn't putting in the right energy or what they're capable of, and it feels like this could be coming around. The Seven of Swords in reverse also just tells me that you're revisiting the scene of a crime, right? Like you're revisiting something from the past and shifting the energy here that revolves around putting something off, not putting in all the effort that it can have. And possibly it's because someone doesn't feel good enough. So there is going to be a big shift around this. Tell me about the Sun card in the future. Okay, now we have the Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. There we are. There's the Three of Coins in reverse. Okay. Again, there's been a situation that has been looked at as less positive than what it actually has the potential to be. There's been or I should say there's a focus on the negative. Possibly even grieving a loss. And for some of you, this may have shut down even your own intuition, or caused you to even shut down your own heart. Listening to your own heart. Again, like you have all of the Cups cards coming up here. Like, it feels like something that was broken in the past is getting another opportunity, or there's a lot of light being shone on it that's bringing in some sort of optimism or more conscious energy to it. I feel like I keep wanting to say bringing to life, but let me see. What's this Four of Pentacles? What's this Four of Pentacles? Okay. All right. You have on your Four of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Coins, and the Four of Coins in reverse. Okay, so you definitely do need to let go of something. It feels like it's related to, again, like the Ten of Cups in reverse can represent possibly something in your past maybe didn't like work out so well, or something that involved like a hit to your long-term happiness. But the message I'm getting from this is you need to let go of the past or past things that hold you back from creating a new desire or hope that wants to come through. It's almost like I keep getting this sense of I don't think it's going to happen for me, or I don't believe it's going to happen for me. Like and that is part of what needs to shift here. But if you steadily work on something, there's something here is going to start with slow progress, but you've got to be able to let go of something that you're holding on to a little too tightly. So let's see what this Tower is, because I feel like that's what this Tower is for. So let me see what the Tower is all about. What's this Tower? Three of Cups in reverse. The Star card again. The Nine of Wands with the Queen of Wands in reverse behind it. For some of you, I feel like you may have a naysayer in your vicinity that keeps telling you like it's not possible. I just want to say, push that energy away from you as much as possible, or just stop listening to it. You may have to make a very difficult decision, but it's something that I feel like you've known you have to do. And it's been burdening you. It's been weighing on you. Part of you, it's about you really truly seeing your own value and knowing that if you just shift your perception about something, like you open the doors to so much more. And there is absolutely an opportunity that's trying to come in here for you at the end of February that is very much tied to your deep dreams and desires. But the problem is here is that there's a deep shaking, a shaken element here of your own courage, your own confidence in yourself to move forward. And it's not that this journey is necessarily easy, but I do feel like it could be very rewarding for you. And of course, the easy journeys are never that rewarding anyway. I want you to keep that in mind, fire signs. So there is something happening here. The foundation of something might be getting rocked. However, it's necessary and it's tied somehow to your dream, but I want to say it's in a necessary way. Like it helps remove some of the rotting foundation or the rotting energy that's permeating this whole thing. So, fire signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that helps in some way. Looks like there's a really beautiful dream or opportunity or something starting, something that gives you the ability to start, or maybe you're just so motivated from a shift in perception. I don't know, but you're overcoming, or you're starting to overcome something that's really weighed on you in the past. So let me shuffle here. How are my fire signs doing? Christina, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Steph, Stacy, Ellen, Shinty, up 3. Hello, Danielle. Woke, how are you? Elkeem. All right, we're on to Earth signs next. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, Danielle, making a new decision about a new job. It very well could be, especially with that Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, both in reverse. Go within, fire signs. Go into your heart. Go into the cave. Or create a cave-like situation for yourself. Whether it's just maybe even going into the forest for hours at a time alone and just, I don't know, really get rid of all of the noise, or eliminate all the noise around you. Jenny, hello. Hi, Shelly. Oh, you're a triple Earth. Well, your timing is perfect. All right. That seems shuffled. What is in store for my Earth signs for the last half of February? What is in store? And for those of you who are just joining, do not miss next week's podcast. I recorded it today, and because it went so amazing, I'm bumping it up ahead of all the other ones so it comes out next week because it's that good. We're talking Nikola Tesla, scalar energy, teleportation, bilocation, healing, a lot of stuff. All right, our signs. Let's find out what is your what is the main theme of your reading and what could be a potential challenge. What is the main theme of Earth signs reading and what could be a potential challenge? What is the main theme here for Earth signs? Okay, and what is the challenge? Wow, okay. Earth signs, the main theme of your reading is the flame, the spark. I love it. All things start with the flame. The flame, the drive, the inspiration. Your so this, let me just see here. Feels like it's time to birth or give birth to something or allow something to birth. It's a new beginning. It's this flame is like so important to keep it alive in the creative center. It sits in the womb space, and oftentimes when it goes out, we lose so much momentum in creating our life. And as for those of you who watched the podcast this week, one of the most important frequencies or the most relevant frequencies when it comes to making great shifts in your life is creativity. So having the frequency of creativity or being very creative, allowing for creative flow is what makes big shifts happen in people's lives. So your challenge is the heart. So, and in some ways, kind of like what we just saw with earth signs, but a little different. Let me just go into the book here for a second. The fire, the spark, the glimmer. The ancient yogi saw the flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. Okay, so I wonder if you're feeling lonely or you're feeling deflated. Earth signs, feeling like, I don't know, the heart feels hurt. The heart feels like it's taken some of your steam, taken the steam out of your will for certain things in your life. But there's a call here for you to have that protected, to protect the flame and to bring it forth because you need to remember this for something. It says here, it could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you within the language of the flame. Possibly some kind of healing, or I want to say a mystery is revealed from this pain within your heart, whether it's some sort of grief, loss, emptiness, loneliness, something like that has kind of, I don't know, it's taking the wind out of your sails. So let's see where this is going for my earth signs. What do we need to know about the past? What do we need to know about the past? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Princess of Cups. Coming into the present moment. Yeah. The Six of Swords with the Strength card coming up. And this is it's interesting I'm seeing this coming in because that's what I've been feeling. It's exactly what I've been talking about. What else is coming into the last half of February here for... Okay, we have that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Into your future, we have the King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Swords. Okay. Overall energy is the Queen of Cups. Oh my, with the King of Cups underneath it. Well, well, well. For some of you, this might be like a new kind of beginning, either within a relationship or starting a relationship. It could be that this is truly about mending the heart here with I want to say with both emotional maturity with that King of Cups underneath, but really allowing that heart to open up to be able to receive. It feels like it's really important for you to be in a place where you're able to receive, because something wants to come in here for you at the end of February, that Ace of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, which tells me there's a block or something, some kind of resistance around it. And it might be the energy of your own heart that's kind of doing this. Now, in your past, you have the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Princess of Cups. I see very courageous energy here. Action was taken. There was a revelation of some sort, taking the mystery out of something. And with the Prince of Cups, it may have been like some sort of new opportunity in love or communication. There may have been a door that opened here related to a wish of yours. It almost feels like you put your heart out in some way, or signs, or like, because the way I'm seeing it is like I'm putting myself out there. And it doesn't have to be with love. It just feels though like it did require some vulnerability on your part. Like you're like, I'm going to try this and see, how it went. I don't know. I'm wondering though if it worked out, because there is some pain here. I don't know. So in your present moment, we have the Six of Swords, the Strength card, and then the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you're going through it here, Earth signs. It looks like you're needing to kind of leave behind some energy that was difficult, very difficult on you. Possibly kind of entering into new territory, possibly in ways that you're not always familiar with. It requires a great deal of strength on your part, but it's not that you don't have it. It may even require courage, more courage, which I feel like you definitely had up here. I'm getting the sense of don't give up. There's more ahead. Like the road doesn't end here is what I'm hearing. It's very important for you to protect that flame within you, that life force, that will, the will. Now you have an Ace of Pentacles here. It's telling me there's something that wants to come in that is new, that is tangible. It could be an opportunity or new beginning within your finances, your resources, a job, possibly even your health, or it could even be a relationship of some sort. And I have to say that just because there's so many cups here on the board, but there's a block around that. So we'll see what's kind of, I'm getting the energy like it's trying to push itself in, but it's getting a push back. So let's see. The future, you have the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Swords. There is a decision that's being made here. It's time to get very focused. So there's a very strong focus-like energy here, Earth signs. You may be meeting someone who's very logical, or you're dealing with someone who's very logical and very like to the point, very direct, like trims away all the fat, cuts away all the BS. And somehow like this may shift things because you have the Wheel of Fortune. So somehow this is either you or you're dealing with someone who helps you um, from a very mature place. And the energy shifts here. There's a big change. And now you're at a crossroads. So you have a decision to make. And I wonder why. Because there is something that's coming in here. So, let's see. Let's see where this is all going. Tell me about the Queen of Cups as the overall energy for my earth signs. Tell me about the Queen of Cups as the overall energy. Okay, we have the World in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's a need to move forward. There's a need to close. I want to say the World in reverse, the first energy I got from it was that you feel in a way like your world has been turned upside down. But this is about you actually coming out of your shell and really starting to make some efforts to move forward. Your heart really needs you to do that. And it may involve like another person. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but it's like something needs to be put to bed and to stop kind of retreating and allow yourself to make some headway, like to make some forward movement. It's time to like not get heels dug in, or I'm getting like too much in the ego, like letting the ego settle. Like the ego's been playing a little too much chatter, probably just because the heart's been hurt, which is understandable. We all do that. Let me see what the Knight of Wands is about. Okay. We have the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So there was something here that you were kind of going back and forth on about, I don't know, like doing something with someone else. Maybe this could be a celebration. This could just be about having a good time, wanting to have some fun, possibly a reuniting with someone. But in all, like, it's like you were kind of going back and forth about it, but you actually, you finally had the courage and you did it. Now, what's this High Priestess in reverse? Because something got revealed here, was demystified. What's this High Priestess in reverse? The Hangman. The Moon card in reverse, more revealing. Look at all this Piscean energy. And the Faith card in reverse. Wow, 4 major arcana here. Okay. I feel like there was a big reveal here, possibly of emotions, possibly of fears, possibly just going out on a limb. It feels like it was because something was like on pause, or like something like you were wanting to move something along, possibly. But there may have been something very unconventional about this with that Faith card in reverse. Something that's not usually of the norm, not of normal traditions. What's this Princess of Cups? The Queen of Wands. The Seven of Wands. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah. It feels like that's what I was wondering if it didn't necessarily go to plan. It feels like there was, I don't know, some sort of efforts made, taking a chance, maybe taking even a risk, going out on a limb, offering vulnerability to some degree here. Whether it was really truly about love or not, I don't know. It doesn't have to be. It could even have just been like you needing to make yourself vulnerable for a situation because you wanted to take a chance on it. Was something that you wanted. At least your heart wanted. It doesn't have to be like love. But it feels like I'm getting like whatever it wasn't like magnetized to you in the same way you were magnetized towards it. It feels like you maybe even gave up hope here with that Seven of Wands in reverse. Like it created this hopelessness or just at least a dejected feeling. Okay, so let's see the Six of Swords. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse now, coming up on your Six of Swords. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Coins upright. Okay, it feels like in order for things to shift, you need to move forward. You need to leave something behind. Or at least you need to go into uncharted territory in a way. It's time to start doing something in a different way at the very least. Otherwise, things don't shift very well. And I think that's one of the things that could be holding up your Ace of Pentacles here. I see you here, Earth signs. It's you, King of Coins. And it feels like you've got to maybe get really to the point. Like you've got to cut something away with that Queen of Swords. You've got to get, I don't want to say cold about something, but it feels like you've got to create some sort of separation or at the very least, it's like ending a certain narrative in your life. There's something here that's like, you know what, it's time to like let this go, or it's time to say goodbye to this, or it's time to cut away dead weight. And that dead weight could just be like patterns or behaviors that are related to the loss, heartbreak, grief, loneliness even. I get this sense like it's a very kind of pull your boots up by the bootstraps, like just, I don't know, it's time to get your head in the game kind of energy. Tell me about this Strength card. Okay, we have 4 cards that came out. We have the Page of Swords, the Magician in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the 5 of Cups. And here's this Ace of Wands in reverse is like the flame. The flame is like an Ace of Wands. So with it being in reverse, again, it's kind of speaking to me, even when I look at the Magician here in reverse, the 5 of Cups, like you need to be able to overcome this energy that's in your heart, because the Page of Swords is saying there's something coming in, but it's delayed. And I see that with this Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords usually talks about delays to receiving something or something coming in. But with the energy that you're in right here from possibly, you know, this pain that I'm seeing over here, or some kind of heaviness on your own heart, maybe even just a closing down, I see you overcoming this though. Like that's the good thing, is that I see you overcoming this. This is the strength card tells me you're overcoming it. So that's positive news for the end of February. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you have the Devil and you have the Emperor. All right. Tell me one more. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This is the block around this Ace of Pentacles. There's something here that is prosperous, that wants to take some roots in your life, some kind of opportunity here or new beginning. However, there's either you're going to allow your ego or your mind or your fears or like some sort of, I don't know, negative belief patterns or negative thoughts override you, or you have the Emperor. Like I said, it's like this energy that's like, all right, it's time to go. It's time to be the ruler of my own kingdom. It's time to like take the reins. It's time to get in the driver's seat. It's time to make stuff happen. And so I'm getting that depending on how much you shift, that can have a dependency on the delay of this Ace of Pentacles coming in. But there's a shift here, though, that you're definitely seeing in the future regarding this Ace of Pentacles. So, you're stuck to something. You've got to set yourself free. That's what you need to cut away, is you're stuck to something, Earth signs. And once you cut yourself free, it opens things up for you. And it's somehow related to your heart. Tell me about the King of Swords. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Swords coming in again. Okay. The King of Swords energy is very much like I said, it's kind of cutting through the BS. And this could be someone who's helping you, or this is just could be like your energy that comes in here, but it basically helps you move on from, again, it's this idea that you're stuck to some things that just don't work out, or they don't come in, or like it's old timelines, I even want to say. Earth signs, like old timelines that you're ready to like not have them repeat or not get stuck in those old timelines repeating themselves. It's interesting, but like there's kind of I don't know, like this kind of, let's just get very real about this and stop kidding ourselves and just have a very honest conversation, whether it's just a conversation with yourself or having like that honest heart to heart. But like someone's getting very real here about something to help you cut yourself loose from this, and that's important. It feels like there's been some, I don't know, fogginess. Tell me about the 10, the Wheel of Fortune here. I keep saying the 10. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords. And the 10 of Coins. Ooh. Okay. Something that you just didn't really feel like was ever gonna, again, it's something that this is why the heart energy really needs to shift, because the heart powers everything, right? The heart is the battery. And it's powering, it's almost like your emotions are powering up your field in a way that's blocking stuff from coming towards you, or new opportunities, or shifting the energy within something that needs to go to a new level. And because we've got like an Ace of Pentacles here and a Ten of Pentacles here, this Wheel of Fortune is telling me there's going to be a shift in your future where things start to actually lay the foundation. And it's the foundation for something long-term, a really a long-term kind of contract or investment, or something that's going to require commitment. There's some fears here. This might be something that you've had a lot of anxiety over, you've been stressing about, but I see a big shift here. Really, something's changing now. But you have a Two of Swords, which there's this stuck energy, and that's what, like, you've got to overcome this feeling stuck or bonded to something. Okay, there's your Queen of Cups. Four of Swords. One more, please. One more, please, on the Two of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision. And your decision requires you to do a little bit of heart healing here. You're going to have to go inward, really heal that heart. It's what's keeping you stuck. And there's opportunities coming your way, Earth signs. There's a new beginning here. Or it's like a new level of something that exists already. For some of you, it may be a relationship. For others of you, it may be something that, again, is just requires your heart to be open to receive. For you to actually have your desires fulfilled. So, Earth signs, that's my reading for you. It looks like things are kind of going in the right direction here for everyone so far. It's just, it requires, though, a shift, or there's something that has to be let go of. And you know what's so interesting, guys, is that the Piscean new moon that we've got, this new moon in Pisces that's coming up, there are 3 planets, Venus, Pluto, and Saturn. Venus and Pluto are at the 29th degree on this new moon. Saturn's at the 28th and a bit degree. So on a new moon, to have that kind of planetary positioning tells me that in order for something to start, something also has to be let go of. So as you're beginning something new, this is about letting go of something, again, Venus related, heart, feminine, vulnerability, values, something around that could be having to release. Saturn is like needing to get practical, like, again, that King of Swords energy. And Pluto's like there's a transformation happening. It's also the death and rebirth. So it's about like letting something die so something new can be reborn. It could be the death and rebirth of something that is already present, and it just takes it to a new level. So that's just important to remember too, about like what's going on here. So far I'm kind of really seeing how the energies of the 2 readings are really playing out with this new moon in Pisces coming up on the 20th. Dennis, how are you? Sarah, hello. Dots, hi. And Shelly, I don't know if I've already said hi to you. I'm kind of freaking you out here, Shelly. All right, water signs. You guys are next. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out what's in store for my water signs for the last half of February. What's in store here for water? Oh, you're welcome, Dots. Hi, Rogue. Oh, Jenny, you're welcome. I hope your husband receives it well. I hope it's helpful to him. All right, water signs. get your main deck shuffled. Let's get the main deck shuffled for water signs. There's the Tower at the bottom of your deck. All right, let's do it. What is the main theme for water signs and what could be a potential challenge for them? What is the main theme for my water signs and what could be a potential challenge? Okay. What could be the potential challenge? Okay. All right. Water signs, you've got 2 cards that have come out here for you, and I'm pleased to say we've had no repeats yet. Air signs who are next, please keep that running. So you've got the bridge and the healer coming up as the main theme of your reading. So this may have to do with your own healing journey and building a bridge between your past and your present. This could also be about maybe some of you are needing to are wanting to up your healing game, or you're a healer in some capacity and you're trying to build a bridge somehow of that. Utilize maybe there's something you're trying to, I don't know if you're trying to marry something in with your work or your career in some way. Maybe it's a service of some sort, but feels like you're trying to like build the bridge to bring it all together. And for others of you, this could also just be about really closing old wounds, like allowing the wounds to heal and being able to move on. Now, the challenge here is interesting. It's the offering. So for those of you who are healers in some way, and you're offering this in a business, maybe you're trying to start a business. This could be about, I feel like this could be about a new service you're offering. This could be about you even just putting yourself out there. There's something about like also allowing yourself to be seen, allowing for others to receive you. For others of you, this feels like if this is like a healing issue for you, like you're trying to heal the old wounds of the past or build a bridge from the past to the present so that there's not a disconnection like between who you were in the past and who you are today. Like when I say that, I mean like recollecting the lost parts of you, the fractals that you've discarded along the way. For some of you, this is about your ability to receive, being good enough, being open to allowing people and things into your life. So let's kind of see where this goes. What do we need to know about the past here for water signs? We have the King of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse. and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me about the present energies here. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess. The Three of Swords. Well, see that healing energy coming through. Tell me about the future. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. The King of Pentacles. And the Justice card. Okay, first time we're seeing this card in the readings today. The overall energy is about the Six of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Wands upright. Again, it feels like you're trying to move from the past into the present. Or possibly getting out of old energy and into new energy. Energy that is more aligned with who you are today versus who you were in the past. This is also required, like I'm seeing though that this is about like fast movement, about getting something done or getting something moving or getting the clarity that you need in order to like move forward with this. But yeah, that Six of Cups in reverse feels like very much like stuck to old versions of like that sit in your past, or old versions of you. You might be dealing with someone from your past here. But if you are, it's like I don't know. I mean, for some of you, maybe, but it feels more of like energy within you that is old and you're trying to shift it. Tell me about, before I even should tell you about the other cards. See, it's like I can feel like there's this energy, water signs, like you want it to move, like let's go, let's go, let's go. You're trying to build that bridge, but the block here is the offering. Can you receive? And what are you offering? What are you ready to offer? Is the offer right? Interesting. So you have the King of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles upright. So in your past, I'm seeing that a deferment from leadership. I don't know who that one's for, but a deferment from leadership. The King of Wands can also represent like someone who's acting out of selfish reasons, only thinking about themselves, struggling for control. Some of you may have felt like you don't have control over a situation, or there's just like a lack of, like, it's just like, I don't know, it's like almost like you don't know what to do. The Seven of Wands here in reverse is telling me too, like there's a lack of like energy that's ready to take a stand, like ready to go for it, like ready to fight for something. And this has to do with you being independent in some way, like you really taking care of yourself. This could be about you, how you make your money on your own. This could be about like individual work, but it's about you feeling successful and you feeling like you're, I don't know, it's not that you're trying to prove yourself to the world or anything like that, but there is this energy that like almost maybe proving to yourself that you can do it. Now, in your present situation, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. So I see there's definitely like a release energy coming in here in the last half of February. This high priestess, mm, I don't know if something's been eluding you, but the Three of Swords is obviously the Three of Swords is not easy energy. This is a struggle. This is sometimes painful. I wonder if you're releasing something from your past that's been creating this block here around, like, that's not allowing you to fully make that bridge, like build that full bridge that either allows for harmony with your past self and your present self, or like healing the past so that like there's no gap or this wound. Something around this is being released. Something that's been maybe lurking in the shadows. For some of you, you may have intuitively already known this with the High Priestess here. But I'm getting more of like a secretive, mysterious, hiding in the shadows kind of energy. But it feels like that's getting released. So in your future, you have the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Justice card. So I think your future looks great here, water signs. You're definitely moving on from something. You're kind of claiming a very committed role. There's possibly even a strengthening of your money coming in here, or strengthening within your own job. Like when I say deferment of leadership, like I see you actually stepping more into that leadership role, or leadership that's needed to execute what it is that you're trying to do here on a healing level, whether it's just your own healing in general, or you are a healer and you're trying to offer something, but you haven't been able to bring everything together to make the offering. Like, I don't know. And then the Justice card, you know, for some of you, you might be signing a contract or making a really important decision. Whatever it is, things are going your way. They're in a favorable position. So I like it. So let's see. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, we have the Moon and we have the Ten of Coins. Something has been like hovering over your Ten of Coins, like this, you know, the Ten of Coins, whatever it is that you really want to either bring in a lot of prosperity for you long term, whether it's, you know, something that requires a commitment, a long-term investment, it's just about you like locking it in. I want to say is locking it in is what I'm hearing. But there's been a cloud around this. There's been a darkness. There's been a mystery. There's been something with this moon here. And this is what it's all about. And it feels like, again, that moon is tied into the past. It feels like it's past hidden emotional drivers, or maybe just even hidden drivers in general that don't allow you to fully get the full bridge executed here. Let's see what the King of Wands in reverse is all about here in your past. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. So there was like new hope or new excitement here when it comes to, well, for sure, Page of Cups, healing. Maybe intuitively you were guided to do something, but with the Strength card coming up here, it was difficult. Like there's something like it either took a lot of strength from you, or it either maybe took a lot of courage, maybe it took a lot of effort. Nine of Cups in reverse. I feel like you overindulge in something, water signs, that doesn't allow you to be fully in that King of Wands energy, where you don't have that full control, or you aren't, again, you're deferring leadership. Like you have there's something here. It requires effort or courage or something to really kind of make it happen. But Nine of Cups in reverse is just saying, like, to me, I'm getting like an overindulgence in something that isn't helping your situation. Whether it could just be overindulgence in procrastination, overindulgence in an activity that doesn't allow you to fully put time or effort or your energy into, bridging the gap, so to speak. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. The Star card. It feels like there's a separation here between what you really want and what you're actually going through. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Like, again, it's kind of like this Five of Coins to me very much speaks about unworthiness, lack consciousness, like not being able to receive or feeling like, I don't know, like you're going to need a handout or something, like you can't do it on your own, or or maybe you're not allowing for people to help you. I don't know. But there's something like, and that's the other thing too. There could be help that's being offered to you and you're not taking it. I don't know. But there's a disconnect between what you want and what you're experiencing here. And it's causing you to this disconnect is further enhanced by or it's creating this lack of will to fight for something or to put the necessary energy in, to go for it, to fight for what it is that you really want. Tell me about the Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. What's this Nine of Pentacles? What's this Nine of Pentacles? Okay, you have the Three of Coins with the Five of Cups in reverse. So you may have actually shifted some of the energy a little bit here. In order for you to be successful, this could be something too that feels a little new. With that Three of Coins, it's telling me that you might be working with other people, but it's the beginning stages of laying the groundwork. It's about laying the foundation. And it's also about not looking at all the problems that are ahead of you, but just looking at okay, what can go right for me right now? What can I make happen? And I think that's the attitude that is needed right now here, water signs, is focusing on just one step at a time, and the ones that you can actually knock off the list, so to speak, if there even is a list, I don't know. But this is about your own personal independence, about you being successful in your own ways and laying maybe new groundwork for that. There's a new foundation that's being set here. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse coming into the present moment. Okay, Queen of Wands. Two of Coins in reverse. That's way too many cards. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands. All right, so water signs, I'm seeing a lot of action happening here in the last half of February. There's something that you're actually finally I don't know if you make a choice or you make a decision. I definitely see a decision coming up, but there's things are coming more into harmony here for you, but you're letting go of something. And I want to say, what you're letting go of is what was holding you up here, because with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands coming in here, and the King of Wands is what was in reverse, it's telling me that you're gaining courage, you're believing in yourself, you're inspired, you're feeling the creativity flowing through you, you're inspired to take action, and you're working well, or you're working there's a lot of excitable energy here. So something's balancing out where you're finally getting some momentum around this whole thing, bridging the gap, I want to say. Tell me about the High Priestess. What's this High Priestess? Tell me about the High Priestess. Beautiful. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Okay, the message here is so obvious. The hidden thing here is procrastination, cutting corners, not applying yourself as well as you possibly could, for whatever the reasons may be. Sometimes you have valid reasons, but I want to say that it's almost like this is somehow tied also to an inner child wound, because with 2 pages and the Fool coming up here, I'm feeling like when we talk about past energy, there's something here that caused you to, I don't know, not go for the things that you would have to believe in yourself more than someone else would believe in you, because it feels like you didn't have that support for this kind of stuff, or when I say support, meaning maybe you just weren't taught how, or you were never really given the opportunity to really explore this, or you were steered in different directions. And it just feels like this is coming up into realization for you in the last half of February, and you're realizing that the way to really shift this is to believe in yourself, to put, to really kind of hit the pavement and start doing the work. Again, very much in alignment with this new moon in Pisces. You're really kind of getting that Saturnian flow that's also very creative, but there's a block you're releasing around your ability to receive, or how much you can receive, or receiving help, or creating some sort of offer for others, that is kind of tied to this inner child wound that I think is what you're healing here. Tell me about this Three of Swords, because a second here. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Emperor. And the Chariot. Okay, very interesting. It feels like you might be having a breakup with this old energy. It's not necessarily that you're breaking up with that part of you, because I don't think we're meant to discard parts of us. It's just a matter of building a bridge of healing. And the parts of you that give up, the parts of you that you're so close to the finish line, like all it requires is a little bit more work, a little bit more effort, a little bit more time, a little bit more inspiration and motivation to really kind of cross that finish line, or to get a substantial amount done that you're ready to go on to the next step. Is like, I feel like there's a breakup of this energy coming in, which is good, because I see like you fully, like, look, the Emperor's coming up here with the Chariot, and like it's full steam ahead. Like your masculine energy is really coming alive, which I feel is very much needed here for you in order to kind of get the ball rolling. So tell me about the Six of Swords in the future. the Hangman and the Ten of Cups in reverse, very fast. So you're moving on from this pause. You're like not waiting anymore for something to happen that completely delays like your long-term goals for happiness, long-term goals for maybe more fulfillment within the family, you know, your relationships, all of that kind of stuff. Whatever it is that this relates to for your own happiness, when you're looking at the long-term road and like your goals for that, it feels like you're moving on from thinking about things or waiting for things or so I don't know why procrastination is coming through this reading quite a bit or putting things off. Again, it's like deferring leadership. Like just step into it. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Okay, I love it. You have the Seven of Wands up right now with the Ace of Swords. So you're going to fight for it. I see you like, okay, you know, you're really ready and willing to put the effort in. Like you're taking a stand. You're like, no, I'm going to fight for this. And you're creating a new reality here for yourself with that Ace of Swords. You're possibly getting a brand new idea that is aligned with you taking that kind of leadership role or being in charge of your success. Really staying committed to something. Like I just see that you're putting in a lot of effort here. And again, you may be getting a new idea or a download or something that's around this that may even spark more creativity or just it creates a higher level of commitment. Tell me about the Justice. What's this Justice card about? Nine of Coins. There could be a contract or an agreement or a decision you're making here for your success coming up. Look at that, Queen of Coins. Wow. This is really about, it feels like it's very much related to business or your money. This reading. Supporting yourself. One more card on the Justice. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Like something's definitely going your way here. Something that you might even be revisiting. But it's like, it feels very favorable for you. Water signs. If this is a legal issue, it's definitely going your way. It's creating a lot more independence for you. It's elevating your own status. It's putting you in a better light where people are going to actually look up to you more. But it's something, whatever this has to do with, it feels like you're revisiting it in some capacity. So, water signs, that's my reading for you. I hope that helps you as you move into February, or I should say the last half of February. So really think about like what you need to do and what kind of old wounds need to heal that keep you in possibly like, I don't know, giving up right where you're about to actually make some progress. Like even like if it's just something as small as that, like, I don't know, just not really going the full distance. It's kind of like, and I tell this to myself every time I go for a run. There's times where I just want to like cut my run short. And I'm like, no, Nicole, this is where like if you push, if you just get through the next few minutes and you complete it, you've anchored in that commitment and completion phase so that you're going to go to the next level. And I keep telling myself so that I don't fall back or keep myself in a level that I don't want to continue to stay in. So it's all about like, it's a bit of a mind game, you know? So yeah, just something to think about, water signs. So how are all my water signs there? Leah, so spot on so far. Jenny P, you were just going to say baby steps. It's overwhelming and painfully. You're nailing it. Aw. Hey, Dreamweaver. How are you? Nicole, hello. I am going on to air right now. Air signs, you guys are next. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Special needs, mom talks. Oh, fantastic. So spot on. Awesome. You're welcome, Dragon Rose. Oh, Rogue. Exactly. Thank you. Spot on. Spot on. Awesome. Steven, how are you doing, Mr. Bates? All right, for my air signs. Let's find out air signs. What's in store for my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarians? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's in store for them for the last half of February? I think the theme going into the last half of February, guys, is really important to understand is that, you know, Saturn rewards hard work. Saturn rewards discipline. Saturn rewards responsibilities. And so if you're applying yourself and you're really putting forth the effort and you're kind of doing the things that need to get done that are on your like, I'd rather do something else kind of list, then I think you're going to be rewarded this month. I think you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. So this is very much the energy of the end of February with that new moon. That's like, if you're putting in the effort and the work and applying yourself and doing what needs to get done and being very practical, and I will say the energies are out there to align with, like they're pushing you, they're influencing, they're helping that. So being in alignment with that, you're getting like a little bit of wind in your back. So just something to keep in mind. And again, for anyone who's just joining, don't miss next week's podcast. I'm letting you all know ahead of time. It's in my top 5 favorite podcasts I've ever done. It's just, wow. So many things came together for me in that moment. It was like, I don't know, it's just one of those really cool moments where you're like, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense now. And he actually speaks to my bilocation experience that turned into teleportation that I had 2 years ago, basically. And the way he explained what happened, I was like, now everything makes so much sense. So, very cool. Very, very, very cool. All right, air signs. I'm going to do one more cut for you, and then we'll get into the theme and the potential challenge. Let me just have some water here first because my throat's getting a little... All right. All right, what is the theme for air signs, and what is the potential challenge? Oops. What is the theme here for air signs, and what is the potential challenge? Okay, what is the potential challenge? Oh, wow. Very cool. We didn't get any repeats this time. Okay. I gotta go into the book here. Hold on a second here. Here we go. Oh, this is so cool. All right. So, air signs, your main theme of your reading is Kairos. Mythic time synchronicity. It's about timelessness, experiencing timelessness of life beyond the ticking clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation, which is what happens when you're in the flow, like, you know? So this is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Well, this is really interesting. So timing is a really important concept here for you, air signs. Not rushing something, not pushing something, but also stepping into potentially a time continuum that everything just falls into place. Now, your challenge is the vision. Instantly, what I'm getting for you, air signs, is that there is a perception of something, or you've seen something in a certain way, and you may be expecting it to be exactly like that, or you have a vision of what you want, and it may not be exactly what is meant to come your way. There needs to be some give around that vision, some flexibility, some adaptability. I also want to say, stop looking for the moment, or stop looking for the sign, because I feel like whatever this is, you're going to know as soon as it happens. Like as soon as this thing like falls into place and you're in that thing, and like the time like whatever it is, everything just falls into place. Like you won't even have to look for it. It's right there and you're going to instantly know. And so it will require a flexibility within your own vision, or an adaptability within your own vision. Very cool. I love it. Very different from the other readings. Okay, let's see what we need to know about your past, air signs. What do air signs need to know about? Okay, you have the Two of Wands in reverse. The Hangman. I'm just totally giggling because these two cards are so exactly what we just talked about. Tell me more. The Magician in reverse. This is just too funny. This is the synchronicity that I was talking about. So I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. This reading's going to be that thing for you. I don't know. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles coming into the present moment. The Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Love it. Oh, shoot. Okay, we have the Lovers coming into the future. Where did that card go? Just 1 second here, guys. I gotta grab that card. All right. See, someone's excited. What else needs to... The Fool in reverse. And the Strength card in reverse. Interesting. Lots of major arcana here in your main spread. Okay, and overall oh my gosh. Your overall energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Star card in reverse. Okay, I feel like you're feeling possibly intuitively blocked or challenged in some way over possibly like a path you're contemplating, or a decision, or something to that nature. You're like, for some of you, you may be even like losing a little bit of hope over this with the star card in reverse. For others of you, you're just really kind of questioning, am I on the right path? Is this the direction I'm going? Are things aligned for me in the stars here? Are they not? Is this part of my destiny? I don't know. And for some of you, actually, you're actually questioning where you're at right now. And like, you're maybe this is about you, like something you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled with. And you're challenging, like, is this really the path I'm supposed to be taking? And something might be coming up to really kind of show you exactly what you're meant to do. It feels very much like that, air signs. It feels like whatever's coming your way, you're going to instantly know. It's going to be like clear as mud. It's going to be, it's just going to be so obvious is what I want to say. But you can't kind of force it. Like, you're going to have to, and I want to say this is very new for you. This is like a new beginning. And it's going to be challenging for you, whatever this is. So, and I say that because of what I'm seeing coming in your future. Now, in your past, you have the Two of Wands in reverse, the Hanged One, the Magician in reverse. So again, I think you're at a crossroads, and I think you're like wondering if this is, in the past here, I've seen like you're kind of like hanging out here. You're like, okay, even in the Hang One, I'm seeing like, I'm waiting for a sign. I'm waiting for a sign. Like, should I stay? Should I go? Or is this the way, or is it a different way? It's like you're kind of contemplating two timelines or two paths. One, I want to say, isn't really working out. For some of you, it just doesn't feel like it's the one, like you feel like it's what you wanted it to be, or maybe it was initially, it may not be anymore. But with the Magician in reverse, it feels like you're also trying to manipulate a situation, like you're trying to control it in some way. And I don't think you can control it. For others of you, it may just even be that with this Magician in reverse, you're just not feeling like you're at the hands of creating your own destiny. Like, you might even feel kind of locked up in how to create your destiny with the Magician in reverse. Now, in your present situation, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I see you are getting unstuck from something. You're actually starting to build the right foundation. There's Six of Coins when it comes in is very much a reception card. Like, you're receiving something, someone's offering you something, you're open to receiving, or there's a reciprocation here. There's very reciprocal energy wanting to build with you. If it involves someone else or a group of people, I see that. And whatever this energy is, it's moving. It's getting unstuck. It's not feeling trapped anymore, or there's no more worrying about it. There's no more anxiety over it. Like, that seems to be clearing away. In your future, I see the Lovers, the Fool in reverse, and the Strength card in reverse. So there is definitely a merging of two energies. Something is finally like really coming together here. It may be two people. It may just be... it may be an actual decision being made, because the Lovers is very much Gemini energy. The problem is, though, is with the Fool card in reverse, is that this is going to be a bit challenging for you. It's a very new beginning, and I say that because the Strength cards are here in reverse. So you're going to feel like it might be overwhelming for you, or that you do have really what it takes to go here. This is part of the path, and it's part of your journey. And so I'm seeing you starting something new here, or making the decision to, but whatever it is challenging your own confidence levels. It's challenging you in what you think you're capable of. But I just want to remind you, air signs, that whatever this is, that's okay. That's very normal. That's very normal. Whenever we're kind of, again, leaving an old way and going into a new way, whatever it might be. Now, remember, timing is an issue here. You can't force this. You'll just know, and it'll be without a doubt, like no shadow of a doubt there. So tell me about the Queen of Cups here in reverse as the overall energy. Tell me about the Queen of Cups here as the overall energy. gosh. You literally got the star card in reverse, and the star card is in reverse underneath. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. The moon. Got all these major arcana. This is like a big shift for you, air signs. And the 10 of coins. All right. This is like, for some of you, this may be challenging because you might be having to give up some sort of long-term security in order to go for this. And that could be very challenging for you. It feels like whatever the path ahead of you, it doesn't feel very clear. It feels the moon, like there's uncertainty. There's even some fear here. And I think that is what's clouding your judgment over are the stars aligned right now? I think you're second guessing yourself, or it's almost like you're casting your own shadows over this in some way. You may be challenged by a long-term security here though. Like it may require you to walk away from a long-term security. Maybe that is tied to something that you thought you wanted in the past and now you don't want anymore. But I just see that you're not feeling fulfilled in something, and you're looking for something that's fulfilling you. You're wanting to be more in alignment with your soul's plan. Get on brand with your destiny, so to speak. Okay, tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Interesting that the Fool has come up twice now and both are in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Definitely looking at two different paths here. One is just not producing what it is that you had wanted it to, or maybe it stopped producing what it had in the past. I don't know, but there's a lot of antsy energy here, like restlessness, and it's causing you to really, this is about a brand new beginning for you. This is really a big brand new beginning. And it requires, though, a big change in your life that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it feels like this change could almost be perceived as not good. But that's why, like, your vision could also be clouded here in some ways. Again, I want to say the Wheel in reverse, you can't force it. You will know. It will be instantaneous, like without a shadow of a doubt. So there might be a part of you that wants to push this forward in some way, but you're also waiting for an understanding or the right moment. And I think it's important to know that I think there is some element of a right moment here with Kairos coming up. So tell me the Hanged one. What is this Hanged one about? Okay. The Faith card, which is the Hierophant. You're really looking at, okay, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You've been contemplating something here, air signs, that requires you to take a higher path potentially of learning, a higher path of commitment to your own spirituality, just possibly even contemplating traditional roles or traditional things in general. I want to say with the Ace of Cups in reverse, it feels like you're exhausted, that you've been pouring from your own cup, and this isn't what you ultimately want or is good for you. But I see that you're also like wanting to, there's something you want to pull your energy out of, and you know this. You know this. So you're very well aware of this already, air signs. There's a part of you that just doesn't want to wait anymore, but then there's a part of you that is waiting. And again, timing. So tell me about the Magician in reverse. Oh boy. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if you're dealing with, the Magician can sometimes be a very controlling energy, very manipulative, and if it doesn't involve someone else, this is just like not feeling like you have control over a situation or feeling like you need to take control of a situation more so than you have. But there's also like, there's this energy of avoiding a big tower moment, like avoiding a big disruption where you really don't feel like you have any other options with that Seven of Cups in reverse. So I want to say, for some reason, I feel like you're backed in a corner here in some ways, air signs. For others of you, it may not be that extreme. It may just be that you feel like you're out of options in what to do without causing some sort of disruption in some way, whether it's a disruption in your job, a disruption with your family, disruption in a relationship, disruption in your routine. I don't know, because the Magician can be Virgo energy too. So let's see the Pentacles, Three of Pentacles in your present moment. Okay, there's that Strength card in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And we have the Nine of Coins. Okay. I see that you're building something here. So in the second half of February, you're actually working on your own independence, your own success, your own desire to achieve a certain status or level of achievement in some way. I want to say, I don't know, you kind of allowing yourself to be seen. Like, I don't know, this red peacock is very much calling to me, and I've never really tuned into this red peacock before. It's like you're facing your fears of being seen, and you're drawing upon a lot of inner strength. I want to say that this work that you're doing might be more mental, ideas related, or because like the Ace of Swords is here in reverse, so it's like you might even be contemplating certain decisions that you need to be, or laying the groundwork to make a decision in the future, but it's requiring a lot of inner strength. You're drawing on resources you didn't know you had within you, is what it feels like. So tell me about the Six of Pentacles. The Devil. Oh, interesting for that to come up on the Six of Pentacles. Is this an offer you want to take? I don't know. All right. Don't make any deals with the devil, air signs. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Ooh, and the Three of Swords. Now this is juicy. Okay. Okay, there's a lot coming in here. The devil wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep you bound to something. The Eight of Wands in reverse is about not being able to move forward. Eight of Wands in reverse could be like staying in one location because it usually is a travel card. And the Three of Swords is like unhappiness, obviously, pain, suffering, heartbreak. I don't know, air signs. This just totally threw a complete curveball into the reading, because this offer that you might be receiving, or this coming in, I don't know if it like sets you free from something, like sets you free from, like you break free and there's like a separation here, or if it's a deal you maybe want to rethink about, like how much you want to take. But I see like the Eight of Swords is, there's like less anxiety, there's less overthinking, you're not feeling trapped or stuck. Yeah, and then you have the Knight of Swords, which is really fast movement. You have the Judgment card in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like whatever this is, that's your timeline that is not working out in your favor anymore, or it's just you're not emotionally fulfilled with it. There's someone in it or some sort of energy in there that's not happy with you leaving or moving forward with this in some way. Like, and I want to say that I don't know if it's, because I see you moving and I see you receiving something here that allows for movement. The King of Cups in reverse and the Judgment card in reverse. It's almost like whatever doesn't emotionally fulfill you gets left behind or is not part of this deal. And I just want to say, air signs, whatever this is, make sure you read the fine print before you say yes to it. And again, you will know. You will know. And I say this, okay, this would be something that would keep you locked into the old timeline. It's something that would keep you stuck and not moving forward in the way that you're feeling called to. So it's not that whatever's new coming your way, you're going to need to look at the fine print. It's like, just beware of things that hold you back from really finding that balance and where you're finally able to receive what you want. Okay, let's see what this Lovers card is about. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So something's getting let go of here, released through possibly a decision or something coming together. The Empress, gorgeous energy. And the Five of Coins in reverse. Love it. I love that we're seeing it in reverse. This is great energy. Like, you're in your future, I see that something truly comes together for here. It feels like energies, I'm hearing the energies ripen to their fruit bearing readiness. For others of you, like the decision, this is where the decision is being made. So it's not, the decision isn't being made in the last half of February. It feels like it's in the near future. You're going to know. or whatever it is, like it's ready to take its full form. It's full form. But like you're in a very positive energy here. Like you've let go of feeling like you can't, like you got to be alone or you can't do it alone. You're letting go of this idea of lack consciousness. But again, it feels like you're, whatever was holding you back of security, that allows you to then get your own security, or your own like long-term support or abundance, because I see it's really showing up here very strongly. Tell me about the Fool in reverse. Okay, we have the Page of Wands with the Knight of Cups in reverse. You've got to follow your heart, air signs. You've really got to follow your heart. You're going to have to come out of the closet in many ways to follow your heart, where I see that there's a new opportunity here. You're going to have to, in essence, like face the music, but it's, when I say face the music, I just mean like the reality of what this new opportunity, the new opportunity separates you from an old reality, and you've got to face that music. Again, I see that the issue with you moving forward with this, or the challenge with you moving forward, it's not that it's stopping you, it's just you're going to have to really tune into your own intuition and really make sure that your heart's guiding you and that you're not suppressing your needs. Air signs. Tell me about the Strength card in reverse. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. You're going to second guess yourself, air signs. Don't second guess yourself after the clarity has come through. Don't second guess yourself. That's where you take away your strength, actually. You diminish your strength. Yeah, we got the Queen of Coins. You've got this. You got to believe in yourself. Yeah, okay, in the Chariot in reverse. Like, it just means that in order for you to move forward, there's going to be a few obstacles here, but that doesn't mean it's not the right path for you. It means, it feels like your biggest challenge here is self-doubt. But it looks like you've got this opportunity, though, to really kind of put yourself in a favorable position for security, for money, for status, for business, for work. Like, I don't know, just you're gonna second guess your ability to do that for yourself in some way on this new path. And I would just say you're gonna have the strength to get through this. Just don't let that overpower you. This is part of the journey of the Empress, in knowing your full worth, knowing your full value, knowing what you're able to fully birth into this world and create. Again, we think about abundance, fertility, like all of that knowing that that's coming from you. So I do see some positive movement here for you. And I think you're going to know either at the end of February, or you're going to know soon, like in March. I just don't know, though, when you know, if you make a full decision right away. It's almost like I feel like you might be strategizing. And then when you're ready to make the full move, like you're waiting till you're strong enough and you've got yourself in that right position. Again, be flexible with your vision of what you think is supposed to appear ahead of you, or the way you think it's going to look, because it feels like you've got to be a bit adaptable to this. It's not going to show up in the way you fully envisioned. So just be ready for that. All right, air signs. So that's my reading for you. I hope that this reading was helpful. Let me see. Stephanie, excited for it. What a perfect time to join in, Roma. Oh, hi, Pamela. How are you doing? Hearts, how are you? Marion, hello, hello. All right, guys. I love you guys. And of course, if you need any assistance, you know where to go for all that. And again, next week's podcast, you don't want to miss it. It's definitely in my top 5 favorites ever. So, I will be promoting that one heavily, and hope you guys will be there. I love you. Have an incredible rest of your week, and just a pre happy Valentine's Day for all of you into next week. Just sending you all love, love for the sake of love, and that's it. Okay?